school. We freeforming. Blessed getting that natural sunlight. I shot a video earlier. It's a little gloomy, but I specifically chose not to turn the light on because I did not want to absorb no artificial light. So I hope y'all here for the downloads. This is how I look at quality. You want to look at the quality of these videos, but let me just put it to you in this perspective. And like I say in all my videos, give me my 60 seconds to talk my shit before I talk about what the video is about. But I am nature. I don't have to go to nature to experience it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and wisdom is in the mind of the observer. I like that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and wisdom is in the mind's eye of the observer. If you can experience it in your mind, okay. So the quality is what you determine the quality is. I'm at peace. I watch videos of motherfuckers that's in the dark, where you can't see shit, but you know that they still got the camera on them, like they literally looking in the camera. So this video is about the power of influence and how it affects our everyday lives. My life. Your life. Because I'm somebody that said that I'm very knowledgeable on things. I'm somebody that says I'm very intelligent on things. I'm somebody that says I know this, I know that. Don't do this, do this. It's a better way. I'm the one that's always talking about perspective. But it's about the journey, not about the destination. And I am not perfect. I embrace my perfect imperfections. So this video is about the power of influence and how it affects our everyday lives. My life. Our life. So shout out to my brother, Kenny. Check his YouTube channel out, Kenny or Runaways. Something like that. He had his son, who just turned 1, had a baby, a birthday party yesterday. Just turned 1. It was beautiful. I actually had fun. Nothing but kids and adults, but I had fun. So it was about 4 of us. It was David. Shout out David and Sam. What up, Sam? This is 2018, so I want people to know that I have gay friends. And I support my gay friends because they're reflections of me, and I support anything that's a reflection of me because I am not about attacking anybody. Anyway, we were all mingling with each other and talking. So at some point in the conversation, something got brought up about like food, like where my brother Kenny and David, like they was at like Wendy's or something like that, and basically David convinced.
Well, Jed had bought Wendy's and came over to my house. What happened? Jed had bought Wendy's and brought it over to the house. He had bought a burger for me and David. You know, it's funny because my initial reaction was just like, okay, cool, it's a burger. I haven't had Wendy's burger in a long time, sure. And then David was like, no, don't eat the burger. All the dead cows, and then just instantly made me not want it because I knew I knew that I was just going to take the ignorant route and eat the burger. But once I made myself aware to the burger, I didn't want it no more. But so I put it down, and then I thought about it for a minute, and David, he did convince me. He was like, he just was like, just eat that shit. Just eat that shit, basically. Just eat that shit. It's a burger. And then I had a whole bunch of different perspectives, like how, like, my uncle is actually, like, out of town and stuff like that. And, like, yo, if they saw that burger, they'd probably, like, really want it. Because, like, they know that the food there is different than here. So, like, it kind of put some appreciation on it. But at the same time, it was still a burger. So I really didn't want it that much. But that was just the whole thought process of it. So since we're being open and aware, I'm just, being aware of my thoughts and, what I've said, so and felt at that moment.
But you ate it.
Yes.
So he ate the burger and basically he ate the Wendy's burger, which we all do. Like I can't front like I haven't had French fries from Wendy's within 2 months ago, and I can't front like within 2 months I didn't have French fries and onion rings at Burger King. But I basically said this. I was like, dang. I said something along the lines like, dang, you had to basically I said since I can't tell you exactly how I said it in that moment, but I was like, basically since Kenny had to be convinced to eat the burger, I was like, that was a sign of weak-mindedness. Let me just say this, in that moment, I did mean it. And I was aware, I meant it, but I also was playing with that word. I could have said numerous of different things. I want y'all to know that. But I did mean it. And on the other side, I was actually just being silly. But I meant it, so we're going to focus on that. So I was like, that's like a sign of weak-mindedness. And then we all went around in like a little, we all was going around in a frenzy, like trying to and dissect it to see if it was really weak-mindedness or if it was something else. And long story short, majority of the people from my memory was like leaning more on the side of it being, would you say that people was leaning more on the side of it being like a sign of like weak-mindedness, or not even so much that to take away that word influence? Because that's what this video is about. It's about influence.
Yeah, I would say so.
Definitely was influenced. Now, yeah, just take the weak-mindedness out because I don't even really care about that word, like actually. So let's just take that word out. Influence, because that's what this is about. So Kenny was influenced to eat the burger. His initial thoughts was like, no. He ate the burger. Bong. I was like, yo, you've been influenced. The conversation was kind of like, well, y'all don't really need all the details. Long story short, I basically was putting it out there like, yo, bro, like, that's what the conversation about. The conversation was about making your own choice. The conversation was about making your own choices. And influence is a beautiful thing, but we got to be able to make our own choice wholeheartedly from a purified, all conscious, all knowing, unpolluted, external factor place. Like it got to be straight from in here. Like the influence comes from out here. It goes in here. Step back. No more influence. And then, you got to really not just think before you speak, but feel before you speak. You got to feel before you speak. If it don't feel good, then you shouldn't do it. Now, I haven't eaten meat in like months, like 5-6 months. At his baby birthday party was the first time I've had meat in that long period of time. And that was influence. Mm-hmm. It's because it was there in my face. Like the same day before I got there, I was at work. I don't even really eat pizza no more unless it's vegan. Like I don't remember, it was like 2 months since I had the pizza. Mm-hmm. I'm done with pizza. But at work, they had free pizza. And I was like, shit. Free food. And it's like, where did I get this mindset from? Free food, I gotta take it. It's like, it's crazy. It's so crazy because we live in a world where we say ain't nothing free. And the second something is free, no matter how dangerous it is to your body, it's like you just go for it. Because it's free. It's like anything that's free, you just go for it. And then you got hoarders who got mad shit in their house because they just collect. Not all that shit is paid for. So it's crazy. Just the fact that the food was free, I just felt so obligated to eat it. And I was actually like, yo, I don't need to eat this. Like, I don't need to eat this. But yet, I lived on my life, family. The pizza was on the table. I sat there for 5 to 10 minutes while everybody chewing and eating. I'm just sitting there thinking like, do I need this? I'm looking at everybody like everybody's just eating. I'm like, this is a true story. And then I caved in, so to say, but it's everything I need for my evolution. Ain't nothing's bad. Nobody's weak-minded. Everything is what's needed. That moment of weak-mindedness, not even him being weak-minded, because I'm not saying that he was weak-minded. That moment of that word being introduced to the scenario was everything needed for my evolution on, for me to choose better words and for me to articulate the way I'm feeling and for me to feel before I speak. And that brings me to another part in this video, which I'm about to say because I wrote it down. But I was influenced to eat pizza earlier in the day before I called Kenny out. I was influenced to eat the meat moments preceding the moment I called Kenny out. And this is the interesting part. We all left the baby shower, which was so beautiful. Shout out to his baby Uriel. That's an angel name. He's an angel in human form, definitely. Where your wings at, baby? Fly away. Yo, we helping you. That's what we here for, to help you with your wings, Uriel, whenever you see this. The baby shower was beautiful. His mother was beautiful. The family was beautiful. The love was beautiful. The interactions was beautiful. The love, it was pure. It was in the air. Nothing but joy. No hate, no jealousy. It was all pure. Like he had like that's good. His aura, he got an aura cleanse that day, guaranteed. Aura cleanse. Like he was cleansed that day. That baby was free. He was able to do what he wanted. So we all went to David's house. You know, 2 of their female friends came over and everybody was like smoking and drinking and shit. So it got to a point where we was in the kitchen and David was like, yo, Chris, I just want you to have fun. Drink some liquor. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't really drink liquor no more. And he was like, yo, drink. And I was like, I don't really drink liquor. I mean, I drink wine. He was like, oh, well, we happen to have wine. I wasn't expecting that. So, you know, he went in there and he put the red wine out and I was like, oh, it's red wine. I'm cool with that because red wine is, you know, actually good for you to whatever extent, you know, moderation and limit, you know, whatever. Take what you need. Proper dosage. That's what I've been learning about health. Just take what you need. In my mind, my thought process as well, like how Kenny explained, I was like, I really don't need to drink right now because I know I'm not about to get on anybody vibration. Like I know I'm not about to match people in certain ways right now. So me drinking isn't really necessary right now. Like I never even got tipsy off of what I drank and I don't even feel like it even really did anything for me. So what did I do? I was influenced to drink some motherfucking wine. And I didn't want none. So internally, to some degree, I probably whined about it. Probably did a little cry on the inside. Like, why am I drinking this around
so deep.
Around these people who happen to be my friends? But why am I drinking around these external factors, which is myself? Why am I drinking to fit the mood? Who am I doing this for? Am I doing this for me? Or am I doing this for somebody else? Am I doing this for the vibe, which is vibration? Because I am the vibe. I am the vibration. Like, you know, we bring our vibes to things, but I am my vibe. Like I'm learning so much, and for the most part, boys definitely make sure that they don't be influenced, like, to do things. Like, I make my choices all the time. For the most part, clearly, but it's just crazy that three times in the series of 24 hours, I was like influenced to do things. And it's like, how often in our day subconsciously we're influenced to do things and not really live wholeheartedly, purely from our heart, you know? So I just want to say these last few things before I ask Kenny if he got any thing he wanted to say. Like, this video is about the power of influence and how it's affecting our lives, my life. External factors. You got the radio, you got music. First of all, what's the radio? A thought. What's the radio operating on? What's the whole basis of the radio? Frequencies. What channel are you on, right? Like, what what's the radio station, right? Like, what's the frequency? So, external factors. You got music. What's music? Aside from the fact that music is sound. That statement was sound. I'm talking about the definition. If music is sound, it's also thought. Because when you hear music, it's both. You got the sound, you got the rhythm, and then you got the thought, the words. You're not repeating the rhythm unless you dancing, but you are repeating those words and a rhythm. Everything is connected. Can't you see that they're one? But thoughts is music. So how many of y'all that listen predominantly to rap and trap music, and how is that influencing your thought process? Because this goes back to, if y'all watching my videos in order, I just made a video earlier today saying speaking things into existence. Why am I saying I'm killing this? I'm killing this. That's because I heard before I ever started rapping, I heard 20 rappers say, I'm killing this. I'm doing this. Like, you know, they killing everything that they doing. Oh, or I'm in school before I ever even rapped, the grammar school. Oh, he killed this joint. Oh, even when somebody dance, oh, he killed that joint, bro. Like why? I get it. It's a word. It's a tool. It's an energy booster. It's a magnifier. Everything is limitless in this infinite universe. I get it. But at the same time, words carry vibrations. And if you're not being an alchemist in that moment, on some level, you're damaging some level of your being. Not damaging, but I get where I'm going with it. So it's like, why? It's just the power of influence. Like, I listen to rap it and I start, bitch. I used to say, bitch used to be so ready to come off my tongue, because Lil Wayne, I love Lil Wayne. I love him for his creativity. But I play a Lil Wayne song, if I rap the lyrics out loud, I'm saying bitch a lot. And it's like, next thing you know, let me go talk to one of my friends who I'm real comfortable with. I'm real free. I'll be real quick to say bitch. Just playing, but real quick to say bitch. But it's like, what am I feeding into? Like, what am I feeding into? This universe is so infinite. But sometimes an infinite mentality can keep you in a cycle that you don't want to be in, because you're just so optimistic. This is why I'm learning tunnel vision is very necessary. Like, in this limitless universe, that means the idea of limit is in this limitless universe. So it's like, I'm learning that it's good to limit myself to one thing, because that one thing is still infiniteness in it. Like, that's so deep. Fire. I keep using this fire. It has a wave to it. Isn't the element of water in there? But it's the fire element, right? Words. Fire has the element of air, right? Look at how it moves, you know? Fire isn't just stagnant. It spreads. It may be carried by air, but still, it's just like, yo. If it's carried by air, then that means energy. Nothing's in motion. That's the element of air. When does air cease? It's like everything is everything. Lauryn Hill, I get it. So tunnel vision is very, very, that's what make billionaires, because they have tunnel vision. They have one thought and they think it. That's what make Buddhist monks and all these other type of people like that, Reiki healers, they do one thing and they chant. They do that one thing. They chant. I am God, I am everything, whatever the fuck they doing, and then they manifest that shit in their life. Dancers, they dance all day, and what do they manifest? Choreography and just dancing all day and then reaping the benefits of it. It's like, tunnel vision is where it's at. I get it. Tunnel vision is the 2018 tunnel vision, absolutely. Because my third eye is the infinite factor. The two eyes is the tunnel vision, but my third eye is the infinite factor. But we just got to make our own choices, people. It's too many times in my life that that I really let outside factors determine my inner beingness. And it's like, yo, I'm just being aware of my journey and And I gotta tell y'all that I do make my own choices. I do make my own choices. I'm just aware that it's a lot of times. I'm just aware it's a lot of growth. That's all. I'm aware that there's a lot of growth because I really be on my shit. I be dolo. Like I be dolo. I make my own choices. I go left, you go right. Like whatever. Like blah 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 blah. But I'm recognizing, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I'm not gonna lie to myself. And I had to make this video with Kenny because I quote unquote put him out there. And shoot, just like I am on Facebook, I'd be quick to talk about one of my brothers or my sisters, but I'm also quick to talk about myself. So at this part of the video, let's overcome weak-mindedness. Let's the word exists. Let's stop saying the word weak-minded because of everything that it implies, the implications behind it. That's not a word I will use outside of this video. I'm probably not gonna say it again after today, unless it's in a rap. We are not weak-minded. We are just influenced, and we just have to be aware. We have to be aware, and you have to follow your heart, because in every moment of you being influenced, every moment of your quote-unquote weak-mindedness, and your heart in that moment, you know, we all know, it's just what do we follow up with after that knowing. He knew that he ain't want to eat that meat. I knew I ain't want to eat that meat. I knew I ain't want to eat that pizza, and I knew that I preferred, because I was cool with the wine, but I knew I preferred, it was more of me not wanting to drink it than more of me wanting to drink it. And I know y'all can relate. Because y'all go to work every day, and I know y'all don't want to go to work. I know you don't want to go to work. So think for yourself, people. And this also is tied to being grounded. You know, when you influence, that's like the airy element to me. Because air is influencing that fire to move, right? Right? So it's like an airy element to me. Like being influenced is like an airy element. So make sure you stay grounded. You know, when does land move unless it's floating like an island? You know what I'm saying? When is land moving unless it's some like earthly type shit going on, tectonics or whatever, nature shit, human shit going on? When is land really moving? So stay grounded. And I've said this in other videos, and I'm going to get very deep in another video, so I'm going to keep this part short. It's a difference between responding and reacting. Everything is a response, cause and effect, actions, consequences. Okay, we understand that. But there's a difference between responding and reacting. You punch me, react. You punch me, Super Saiyan. And you know Goku always giving words. I'm giving you a choice to run away now or it's over. Like he thought about what he was doing. He wasn't ill-tempered like Vegeta and just and then awaken Frieza, and then you get killed, and then you ask Kakarot to get on his shit. Like, make sure you kill Frieza. Like, this is Dragon Ball Z days, but this is real fucking shit though. Like, Goku wasn't a reactor. Goku tried to not be influenced to do. This is crazy. If it's this is crazy. Goku was trying. He wasn't Goku did his best not to be influenced. Goku actually, people always trying to front on Goku, but Goku tried his best to be grounded. He was foolish at times, but he was just seeing the bigger picture for the most part. Like, I don't know. He got like a soft heart, like an angelic heart. Then, if he's that foolish to let villains just do the shit over and over again, he has an angelic heart. So
yeah, but when I was watching, you see Super is kind of like he almost embraces the gods. He embraces Beerus, like he embraces these fights. But I could see like the difference, like where he was like more serious in the beginning, like fighting Cell and all those different. But when he gets to like, you know, other gods and destroys, he just wants more power. You know, that's where it kind of turned into. So.
But you see, this is an example. Influence. He's talking about the current Dragon Ball Z. What is it called? Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. So I have the choice to ride his vibration, his vibe, or continue my vibe, or blend them, or whatever. It's the choice. Choice. And we have to be aware of our choices. So I'm about to end my section of this video saying that in Dragon Ball Z, I fuck with that Goku. I feel like I got like a relationship with that Goku now that I never had before. And stay grounded, people. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. To me, influence is the air element. Awareness is the grounded element. Because if you look at the tree system, them roots, they know what's going on. The root system, which is like the nervous system in the planet, the roots of these trees, they know what's going on. They connected. They in tune. So, power of influence, y'all, man. Just be aware. And I don't know if you got any response for anything for the whole drink. Cause I tried to put myself out there. Like I did it 3 times. Like I was influenced to do stuff.
I just wanted to say, for the power of influence, it's really interesting because it's like, when I think about it, it's interesting how that burger, be like making a video about it. So it's like, even at that moment, you can say that it was like it and I take everything for what it is. Like if it was weak-mindedness or if it was like influence, I take that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning. It's just helping me learn to be more aware of myself and my own decisions. At the same time, like that. Also, I just have a free flowing way with life. Like I have a free flowing way with life. So like, I'm not saying I accept everything that comes my way, but I'm saying that, with everything that comes my way, I still have to make decisions and choices to how I want to maneuver, around it or maneuver it to work myself with this energy. So, like you say, everything is a choice. So, in me, I just want to say I'm always conscious, or it's like I'm as conscious as I am with the things that I see and observe, and all these different aspects. I always feel like I could always be more aware and attuned to what I really am. You know what I'm saying? So I always allow that. I guess I'm just saying, like, the power influence also comes with the sense of allowing, like just, I feel like even in this video, you're getting influenced some sort of how anyway. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you watch Chris, you're getting influenced off rip. Chris is an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around that. It just ain't no way around that. And so I just like, that's why I guess it's just like, make your own choices and you really be the magician. You know what I'm saying? Be the alchemist. Make your own decisions for yourself. Chris is against the world on his tattoo, bro. So, you got your own against the world ways. I feel like we all got our own ways of being. Even though we are all interconnected, it's that difference that makes us one. You know what I'm saying? Or can make us, whatever. But that's all I would have to say. Yes, every day I'm learning.
Yo, like he said, man, I am an influencer. I am an influencer, and it's like Abraham Hicks, like she said, we came down here for the contrast. Like you are influence. Like, and listen to what I said. I didn't. It's not a D at the end of that. I said you are influence, because like if you have a personality, then to me that's influence. Cause you got your uniqueness and you develop like a personality, a character. That comes from everything that you experience in your life. What's experience? Influence. It's all a play on words. And wow. Don't feel bad about anything that happened in your life. Point blank period. Like he said, that's how I'm about to end the video. Be the magician. Be the alchemist. You're never wrong. You're never right. You just are. And that's what my reflection is definitely teaching, because he's not lying. I am an influencer. He definitely said that. and I definitely got me against the world tatted. But this dude is definitely one of the most free flowing people I've ever met in my life. And you know what? I probably subconsciously, not purposely, not necessarily try to take that away from him, but put my perspective on him.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, this man, thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, I love y'all. Y'all getting it as we grow. Like, we growing out here. Like, we very knowledgeable. We very in tune, but perfect imperfection is all day. So blessings to y'all. And life is what you make it. What are you creating? What have you created? We are creators.